Some better looks, more movement. Myself personally, just get my legs back.
Yeah.
The first day I feel like I had some real life, and I tried to make sure I showed it, like tried to get up and run and move and try to be active and talk, being back to like my normal self. I feel like I've been down for like a week since pretty much in LA. Like I feel like I haven't really been myself. So I'm just building and doing even more extra work, just trying to get everything back the right way.
Pelicans obviously coming to town. How do you game plan for two guys that took 15 threes last night and are that big?
Contest them. Just make sure they're not, their shots. I mean, they're playing extremely well. Obviously, extremely talented. Two of the best bigs playing in our league, playing in a tandem is tough, especially when they both handle the ball and they use them like facilitators, like guards. And Boogie's out there, doing a little bit of everything. Anthony Davis is so athletic. He's all over the court. He's screening, running pick and rolls with Boogie, doing pick and pops, rolling, dunking, catch out of use. It's just you got to try to find a way to kind of make him take the shots you want because they do a good job of moving him around.
They really are the sort of prototypical new big men, right? They run pick and roll, 4 or 5 pick and rolls, which you never see.
Yeah, it's that evolution of the game thing we were talking about. Like sooner or later, there was the Shaqs, and then there's the hybrids that come that kind of like make it hard for the bigs. Like a couple years ago, like Roy Hibbert, when he changed the game, made the league go small. And then everybody goes small and tries to keep up with Golden State, with Draymond, their death lineup, and him playing the 5. And then all of a sudden you get these bigs like Boogie, Anthony Davis, Embiid, and bigs that can do all of the things you want. And then sooner or later there's going to be a guy that's just so big and dominant, it's going to go back to the Shaq kind of style because nobody can guard him because he can move well enough. So it's just,
I wonder if that guy's been invented yet, though, that new Shaq for the 2020s.
There's a guy in college right now that's like 7 foot with like a 43-inch vertical, I read the other day. So they say he looks like Wilt, so there you have it.
That's the guy. Welcome back to Wilt.
I don't remember his name, but wherever you are, just wait till I'm gone.
I don't yeah, it's a good thing. 10 years, be coming in like 7 or 8 years.
Yeah.
I know you guys in that second group are moving a ball and learning each other, but your field goal attempts are down. And is it because the ball's not finding you, or there's different issues at play there?
The teams are coming in with a real focus on just on me individually, like just what I'm doing and what I can, the ways I affect the game. And it's a different role for me because I hadn't been like I won't call it a go-to, but like the main attraction in a 5 in a long time. So it's a learning process for me and the guys I'm with. I encourage them to be as aggressive as they can because it almost like you take it as the other team's being disrespectful to you. Like they feel like if they take me out of it that we can't score in that second unit, you should make them feel stupid for doing that.
Well, so far that's worked.
And they're doing it. DeLon's doing it more. Freddie was aggressive last game. When P. Skills gets a chance to play, he's getting downhill and doing things. And then that'll change everything. Then we'll be back to like an even thing. But right now, with guys staying home and staying attached to me, or I'm coming off screens and guys jumping 2 out, like be aggressive and do. And I'll try to get off it as fast as I can if it comes to me if they double. But the biggest thing is for me to just move as much as I can because I know the eyes tend to follow me. And if I'm going from one side of the floor to the other, I'm encouraging those guys to attack the basket because everybody kind of turns and starts pointing. You see the bench get up and start pointing. Yeah. It's kind of, I take it as a respect thing, but it's frustrating some nights because.
Well, you're not a decoy.
Yeah.
You didn't come here to be a decoy for 4 kids.
I wouldn't call them kids, man, but they're extremely talented. And they do, they play hard. And my thing is to make sure they know that we're the best bench in the league. We got 5 guys, 6 guys really when you count Pascal because he's in and out of our group, but 5 guys that play extremely hard and can do so many different things on the floor. And I don't think there's a bench that has the dynamic of being able to take all your starting 5 out to be able to do what we can do. And I try to preach that confidence when we step on the floor. I keep repeating best in the league when we step on the floor, all 5 together. And that confidence is all is really needed. The talent level is there, and that's evident. It's just about continuing to play hard.
CJ, they get, you've spent most of your time playing with those young men so far this year. And right now, Case is kind of at a spot where he's running 12 total out there. And, that can't last forever, obviously. But how like you've been with these guys, how difficult is that going to be to pare that down?
It's going to be hard. Yeah. But I think still, you still can play 9. Yeah. Still can play. There's probably maybe Kyler DeMar's in with us a little bit, and and then there's going to be nights where you're still going to have to play 10-11 because there's going to be 3 games or 4 nights, and the last games are back-to-back, and you don't have the energy, and there's somebody who's been sitting for 3 days who's fresh as all can be. Yeah. And that's going to be a thing too. So, we definitely have a lot of things. it's a good problem to have.
Yeah, it is.
But I think also rhythm-wise, at some point, and the coaches know, to help find guys' rhythm and find them a little bit more, just swagger in the game with different guys is going to cut down. And it always does. That's every team does to a certain extent at some point. So it's just, being patient with what they're doing. They're the coaches. That's above my pay grade.
Yeah,
They call my name, I go play.